This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com with a daily wrestling news update. Everyone's been talking about for about a week now this plane ride from hell, Dark Side of the Ring documentary that focused on a few of the wrestlers' alleged sexual assault, completely ignored the Dustin Rhodes alleged sexual assault, and really did a bit of a biased show. And I haven't researched it all. I'm just going to I try to tell all sides. I try and remain as neutral as possible. And a bunch of people have made me aware that the flight attendant that they did interview for the Dark Side of the Ring, which, by the way, there was at least two flight attendants. The other one was the one that had accused Dustin Rhodes of grabbing her and rubbing his dick against her sexually, making sexual comments to her. Heidi Doyle was the one that made the accusations against Ric Flair, where she alleged that he wanted her to grab his dick. He says he just did his helicopter move, where he spins his dick around, danced around naked. I'm not saying that's right, but apparently Heidi Doyle has been charged at least twice, once in 2016 and also in 2013 in the San Diego area for various criminal activity. The one that the report from Crime Stoppers had to do with was a situation that happened twice, actually, in 2016, August 20th and September 2nd at Consignment Classics on South El Camino Real in San Diego. $80,000 total in jewelry was stolen. During the thefts, the surveillance video implicated this woman as well as a man. So she was at least charged with two things. And again, everything that she accused those wrestlers of in the plane, I'm not saying that it's all false. I'm not saying that it's all true. All I'm saying is it's all hearsay because it never went to court and no criminal charges were pressed by any of these flight attendants against the company. And also the civil lawsuit was settled. So they chose not to pursue this situation to the full extent of the law. Some other people were bringing up, it's unknown if Vince McMahon was on the flight or not, but Jim Ross, I guess, was the head of talent relations at this time. And I know that by 2004, it was Johnny Ace in charge of talent relations because that's when I started getting tryouts. I believe this happened in 2002. But I don't know how much longer Jim Ross lasted after this because he sure as hell did a shitty job of head as talent on this flight. I mean, if I run a wrestling company, I have since 2007, and I haven't always made the best decisions, but if I was in charge of a bunch of wrestlers on the plane, I would have put a stop to it long before all these incidents started to pile up. For instance, apparently they drank 3 carts of liquor. Justin Credible, who is an addict himself, by the way. I have 2 firsthand experiences witnessing Justin Credible and his various substance abuse issues. Easy for me to say. He was saying, oh, there's nothing they could have done if someone had tried to cut them off after the first cart. Well, they could have gone to Jim Ross, the head of talent, if he was there and said, hey, these wrestlers keep demanding more alcohol and they're getting out of hand and we don't think they should have another. In which case it would be totally whoever was in charge of the wrestlers' fault that the alcohol kept pouring. But yeah, there's ways to stop wrestlers from drinking alcohol. I've been in the bar industry. I've actually taken smart serve courses. The wrestlers were also overserved. So at some point when people are drinking too much, and I know a lot of these guys were also on pills, and some, like Scott Hall, may or may not have been H-bombed. But at some point you can cut people off when they start to get rowdy. Anyways, I just wanted to be as fair as possible and share that information on this flight attendant. Dark Side of the Ring didn't share it, and they didn't interview any of the other flight attendants. So they didn't get all sides of the story. They didn't interview Ric Flair either. And we all know Ric Flair is Conrad Thompson's son-in-law. And Conrad is affiliated with that show. He does a show, or did at one point, with those Dark Side of the Ring producers. So I'm pretty sure he could have hooked them up with Flair had they really wanted Flair. NXT this week was down to a 0.2 rating. They were a little higher than that last week for their debut of the new brand, which features bigger wrestlers, a brighter set, more colorful set. And the set also, I think, holds 250 fans rather than 180. I'm pretty sure. In the past, the tickets were free. And one of the issues that, from what I understood, they were having with the old NXT was they were even having issues filling the 180 seats of free tickets. So Rick Steiner's son is doing well in NXT. I wish him good luck. I like to consider myself friends with both Steiner brothers. I would like to say, for the record, I did beat Rick Steiner. Back in 2016, the same year, this woman was charged of being a jewel thief. WWE apparently is going to settle this situation related to stockholders and a lot of allegedly shady stuff that went down in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This was filed in September of 2020. The cases had been paused due to the settlement talks, but were officially reopened. So the doors of the settlement to go through. Apparently, unless something unforeseen happens, it appears the settlement will be finalized in the coming days. And I'll be happy about that because I'm actually a WWE stockholder. When they first got that huge stock deal worth hundreds of millions of dollars, with not the stock deal, when they first got their Fox TV deal and were rolling in money, I bought some of their stock. They still are rolling in money, by the way. Because I was hearing that this was only the beginning. It's going to go up for a while with things like the Saudi Arabia deal, where they make huge money off of too, and the money. I am selling my WWE stock because I have been regretting buying it ever since it started to go down after I first bought it. Herb Simmons checking in with his Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling Company, airing on the Hannibal TV Sunday night at 9 p.m.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter